Okay, so I started on program, it's been a little over 4 years ago, March 22nd of 2021, and I never thought I would lose 135 pounds in 14 months. How many of you remember how many of you remember that first 5 pounds and it felt like 50 pounds? Put a 1 in the chat. It's crazy. Yeah. Tamika, yep, Allison, Denise, Terry, and Beth. Yeah. I mean, I was like fist pumping. I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. And I had hope for the first time in a really long time. And I didn't know that I was that miserable. It's kind of like my degree is in exercise physiology, which is kind of comical when you get to 292 pounds, right? And I just didn't have a good emotional management. And I remember like thinking, like, I'm just going to go have weight loss surgery, right? But I'm so glad I stuck with this because what I needed was not the food that came in that box. What I needed was the faces that I see on the screen and this, not the hat, my brain, my mind, the mindset part. And so if you're here and you're new and you're just like, I'm just going to eat this food, I'm just going to eat this food. This food sucks. It tastes like cardboard. Wah, right? I tried that Marie Osmond Nutrisystem thing. I thought I was going to croak. Well, that was long before I started Optavia. But you can do this, but you've got to do this part too. So whenever you're like fueling your body, you have to fuel your brain too. Okay, so I'm just going to give you some tips for that. This call, pat yourself on the back. This is the best call you can be on. I love this call. Coaches, I love this call because this is how you learn to become a better client and a better coach. And clients, this is how you learn to coach yourself. You learn to lead yourself well. I I've been showing this frequently because this is my newest, well, one of my newest um, post-its on my computer, and it says, "Whatever you do is being duplicated. Tackle yourself." And I just think about that, and I think about how that applies to like so many different parts of my life right now. And from being a mom of three sweet kiddos, 13, 11, and 5, what I'm doing is being duplicated down to them. As a friend, how I show up is being duplicated. How I coach is being duplicated. How I lead my team is being duplicated. And I'm going through some really hard stuff right now. And I still have to show up, right? Just like everybody else. And I don't, those kids don't have the mom that they need at the moment. They have a mom that's growing and becoming and being the best that she can be right now. Um, but a mom that forgets that she's also supposed to lead this call, right? And I have friends like Shannon Perry that says, "Are you hosting?" question mark. And I said, SHIT. And I said, I'll be right there. you know, but we still have to continue to show up, right? We have to continue to show up. And this place right here, this Zoom screen that you're on and this community that you're in, you've made a choice to be here. And oh, there I am. Thank you, Shannon Perry, for that one. You've made a choice to be here. And that's a huge, huge win. Huge win. Um, because if you don't show up for yourself, you can't show up for anybody else. And so many of us have put ourselves on the back burner for so long, far too long. And putting yourself on the front burner doesn't mean you like eliminate everybody else. It doesn't. It just means that you think of yourself just a little bit more and not necessarily against other people, right? It's against yourself. If I put this in my mouth, is it aligning with my goals? If I have this negative self-talk, how is that serving me? Right? So we have a choice of how we show up every single day. And whatever you do is being duplicated. Tackle yourself first. That's kind of my mantra right now. So I got to take care of me. right? So I can take care of other people. And that's good and bad, right? If I don't show up, it's being duplicated. If I show up really well, it's also being duplicated. So, I just want to talk to you guys. I love this call for multiple reasons. It is my favorite call to lead of the many. And it's because I need you guys more than you need me. For sure, for sure, for sure. And I think any coach will tell you that too, that you don't, when you become a coach, you don't really realize how much you need other people. I also have the pleasure of leading a coach explore tonight with my coach Arden Ellis, and so jump on that call at later on tonight too if you want to hear more about what coaching can do for you. It's certainly changed my life in so many awesome ways. I wouldn't be here where I am and be able to go through the stuff that I'm going through without coaching, um, financially and from a community aspect. So. Um, Anyways, let's open up. I don't want to take up too much of your time flapping my gums, and I want to pour into you guys because I think that's what I do best on these calls too, is to help you navigate the things that you're going through. And we'll do it together. And this is a safe place, probably the safest place you can be if you're struggling, because we're all doing this together. Okay. Um, I want you to feel comfortable coming off mute. There's no shame in any of the questions that you have or anything that you're struggling with or any wins that you want to celebrate. Okay. Um, Coaches, I ask that you have access to me all the time. Okay. And so I want to support those that have questions in the chat. Help me out there, please. But let's save your questions for me for other calls that we get to have together. So, anyways, kind of the MO for this call, if you have a question, is I'd love for you to be on camera. I do not like talking to what I say is like someone with a cardboard bag on their head. Um, when they're asking a question, I like to see your face and see your emotion and kind of see what makes you tick and where your eyes go and all the things when you're asking questions. And also, if you could just let me know who your coach is and how long you've been a client, how much weight you've lost, and kind of where you are in the space of your path to health and making the choices that you need to make to be a better human being for yourself and for others. So I'm going to stop recording here and